guys, so for those of you who are fellow Shadehards viewers like I am, did you watch their video that they posted either earlier today or whenever it was, the one entitled, Are We Having Another Baby? Basically that video, the gist of it, if you didn't watch it, was they tried to predict the genders of their existing children with a piece of Colette's hair, and I assume it's her wedding ring, and waving it over her hand, over each finger, and then seeing if it sways back and forth or twists in a circle, that denotes the gender, and then trying to predict genders of future potential children. And the creepy thing was that it was actually correct with the existing children. Yeah, so kinda interesting. And then I remembered my mother telling me about how she basically did this with each of us. And it was always correct. The only difference was that instead of a piece of hair, she used a piece of string. Instead of over the hand, she did it over her pregnant belly, but regardless. With each of the girls, it had no problem predicting that. With my brother, it did both things, which she was told could mean a surprise, and his gender very much was a surprise because the ultrasound said girl, and he came out very much a boy. So his legs were crossed in the ultrasound, in case you're wondering how that happened. But yeah, so I thought it'd be fun. Just for shits and giggles, even though I'm not planning on having kids, and I am stating it right here and now, I am not pregnant. There is no way that could have humanly possibly happened. I am not. I just thought it'd be fun, just for shits and giggles, to do this, just to see what happens. Or if it, like, totally just sits still and does nothing, you know. I think that would be very interesting, just to see. Now, because my hair is too short to use a piece of my hair for this, I'm gonna do it like my mother did with a piece of string. And I'm gonna do it over my hand, though, like Colette, so it's a little bit of a hybrid version of this. Hopefully it still works, but yeah, so as I am not married, I'm going to use a ring that at one point was an engagement ring of mine. Obviously it did not pan out, but I kept the ring anyway. I have not looked at this thing in literally years, but in case any of you guys ever wanted to see it, if I ever told any of you guys about it, this is that ring. Yep. That was a thing many years ago. So anyway, thought it'd be fun to use that one. That seemed like the most appropriate one to use since it's the closest thing I have to a wedding ring. So let's just stick that on the string, which, yes, I realize is pink, and yes, my wishful thinking of if I were to have one, what I would want. So yeah, let's just get that on the string, and then I'm gonna have to tilt this down so you guys can see what happens. Whoa, not off the table. Alright, is this gonna work? Alright. Well, that won't work, will it? Let's reposition the tripod here. See if I can make this work. If it doesn't like that, I have another way of doing this, don't worry. That may still be too top heavy. What if I put this jar of jelly beans back there so it can't tip? That might actually... Ha! I win. Okay, so let's just tip her down, and hopefully it won't topple over anyway. It might. So, okay. We've got our ring. We've got my hand. So, tell me what I would have. No! Apparently, it just really does not want me to know what I would have, does it? So, my alternate way of doing this, I'll use what I do for my Sims videos. I have a gooseneck clamp I can stick on the table for this, so that's alright. A little more of a pain in the butt to set up, but that's okay. Don't tip over the other way. Alright, let's see here. Alright, got it on the table. Just gotta position it now. Okay. Alright, so, there, that'll work, I think. Kinda. Something like that. Get my other junk out of the way here. Okay, so let's try this again. Although it's very interesting that it kind of imploded on itself when I tried to do it the first time. Given a story I never told you guys about, but alrighty, so it's already doing a thing. I feel like it's not supposed to be doing that already. Okay, so it's still now. And then we hold it. We wait. It's doing a very slow turn side to side. I think that means boy. Oh my gosh. But it's not a very pronounced turning, is it? But it's still a turning. Well, let's center it and see if that makes a difference. Just to see. Oh my goodness. Looks like it's circling pretty well. That says boy. Oh boy. Well, that goes against what I would ideally want, but oh well. So does that mean one boy or two boys? Huh. Let's try it again. And now it's still. So 2 boys. Really? Really, universe? 2 boys? That's what you would give me? 2 little boys and not 1 girl? Let's just, out of curiosity. Maybe it needs to be a more weighted ring than that. I also have this one I can try it with that has no romantic ties whatsoever. It's just a ring that I own. It is a real ring. It's ruby and little tiny diamonds in it, but let's see if this one gives us any different results, shall we? If it comes up with the same exact thing, I'm gonna laugh so fucking hard. So, okay, onto the string we go. We tilt it back down. Alright. And I dropped it. So, okay. Looks like we have another spinner. So that says boy. Alright. Very slowly turning, but it is turning. That's still boy. Damn, okay, let's try for 3. Turning. Honestly, it makes more logical sense to me that it would turn than sway back and forth because it is a piece of string that wants to turn. Yeah, that's all it seems to want to do. So, alright, either the universe just wants me to have a bunch of boys, or it's rigged. Maybe it does need to be a piece of hair. I don't know. My last ditch effort. a piece of costume jewelry. This one is very much not real. This is literally just like rhinestones in it. But it's very much weighted, so I want to see if that makes any difference whatsoever in this whole mess. So let's just find out. So I'll rack up hand. Do we have a swayer? What do you guys think? It looks like this one's just swaying. No, it started turning, damn it! And, yeah. Aww. Come on! Well, this one seems to mostly just want to sway, but while slowly turning at the same time. So, I don't know. What would you guys call that one? Honestly, I'm getting kind of dizzy looking at these, and I almost feel like I'm somehow hypnotizing myself here, so I'm gonna stop there. But, yeah, is it just rigged depending on what type of ring it is? Or is there actually validity to this? Is it just coincidental that it's correct for some people and not for others? Or what do you guys think? I mean, it is an old wives' tale, so chances are it's just coincidence, but you know, just going by what everybody else seems to have in this family, it would make sense that it would come up boy, since my sister has all boys except for one girl. My brother has a boy and a girl with another boy on the way, so I guess it would make sense if I'm more predisposed to boys, even though I would really, really, really like it otherwise, but I could try and turn him into a little miniature beetle. That could be fun, but this is all a moot point anyway, because I really, honestly do not see myself ever having kids. Adoption maybe someday, I don't know, but probably not. But those of you who have kids, try this and let me know in the comments if it actually does align with what you have. Because I don't know, it's kind of curious to me if it works or not. Because maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, maybe it's just coincidence. I have no idea. That could have a lot to do with why mine doesn't work, seeing as I don't have any children, and yet I'm sitting here doing this anyway. But yeah, I would, just out of curiosity, kind of like to know if there's any sort of valid basis to this or not. So let me know in the comments, and as usual, if you like this video, or if you just liked watching me make a fool out of myself, click the like button. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, leave comments down below, and until next time, bye!